I'll be in eventually.
Alright.
God,
So,
it just keeps going.
where we last left off for you guys, you had decided it was probably best to go back and finish looting the previous dungeon. Uh, you made your way back through the. Looks like I'll have to just upload this later tonight. The Guardian that you had managed to take with you on the way out before had informed you previously of a secret chamber that no one had yet to open. Deciding at best to test your luck and see what was inside, you did, upon entering, find a chamber. And towards the back of this rather large chamber was this massive pile of gold and other treasure and items. However, as soon as some members of the party decided it was probably a good idea to start swimming around in gold, a massive iron golem began to rise from inside the gold, beginning a fight which you figured out very quickly you would not win.
Some of us slower than others.
Yes. In a mania to try to get something out of this adventure, the Shield Guardian, and let's see, Calros, I believe, as well, decided it was best to try to shovel as much gold with them as possible. And Mayonnaise thinking, big mental thing, hit. This was not the best idea, as the party made off with only a not very large amount of gold, comparatively, and the death of Manny, as he bled out inside of the Shield Guardian, who was attempting to save him.
Let's imagine you just slumped out of the fucking Shield Guardian later throughout the day. Slumped out of there.
Did we never take you out? I thought we did.
Yeah, we got him out.
Okay, right. And I think we buried him too, didn't we?
Yeah, proper burial.
Yeah.
Damn.
After a full day had passed, or night cycle rather, you guys noticed that Todd and his party had yet to return to their campsites. Deciding to go after them, you've made your way through the already dismantled dungeon, and eventually found yourselves within the trap of a very long and slippery hallway, which eventually caused you to all fall and take the slide down to you're not sure where. You guys came across, upon hitting the ground, some very odd-looking creatures made out of various gears, some with only one eye, a few with two, all holding spears of sorts. Very primitive, but seemingly, solid made. Upon, landing, they motioned for you to come with them, and upon complying, you guys were then taken towards what eventually was this large city of sorts that was underground. You recognize most of the material where you guys were, as this wasn't just normal rock, but it was the same material that for those who tried to take the underground passage through the mountain when you
Pretty
first.
sure I'm the only one alive that still remembers that.
Yeah, so Het recognized it as similar material as to what was underneath the mountain, beneath the grand ruins. You were brought through this city, most of the residents ignoring you. The only ones who seemed to pay attention to you were those that were inside the patrol column that was guarding you and bringing you to these massive black doors that, upon opening, revealed not only Todd and his companions, currently bound up and gagged and forced to kneel before this massive orb. And when I say massive, I mean whatever the biggest size is in D&D. I think gigantic or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Filled with various gears that are turning. And you swear you see like some lights and sparks going off on the inside. Not entirely magical in nature from first glance, but mechanical as well. The guards usher you in and give a quick bow to the ball. And as soon as they are done with their business as far as ushering you in, the entire hall empties out of all the, well, what you guys know are Modrons that your characters aren't sure what they are. You are currently left inside of the room, just dark, more or less. There's only a few torches around. You don't know if these creatures need light or not, but apparently they don't need a lot of it. Until eventually, you guys were left with all your gear on and everything. You are not bound and gagged like Todd and his friends are. But eventually, as soon as the door fully shuts, you notice the ball slowly turn, and this weird pair of oddly human-like lips, like sized to match the ball, basically, the orb, comes turning around as well. We don't need music that loud. Comes turning around. And simply says, and you hear in common, "Hello!"
Hello.
"Welcome!
Glad to be here.
Why are you here?"
Well, Todd's our friend. We just want to take a
"I am Primus.
Hello, Primus. My name is Het.
Nice to meet you, Het.
Good to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Tell me, are you the ball actually lowers and gets super close to you, good person?
Define good person.
It gets even closer to the point where the lips are right next to you. Good things, or do you do the face frowns, bad things?
Well, I'm trying to do a good thing and help a friend right now.
I see. And who is that?
Todd.
Oh, the ball turns around, and again, this thing's massive, so it's turning and moving at a fairly fast speed for what you think shouldn't. Turns around. Oh, this young gentleman here. I believe he is, as you say, it stops for a second and turns around to you. You feel almost like, well, roll me intelligence save real quick.
Intelligence?
Uh-huh. You feel something kind of probe into you yourself. Ah! Human! That is the word I was looking for. Thank you!
No problem. Did you just read my mind?
It is of no consequence.
Okay.
Now, tell me.
Okay.
He kind of pauses for a second. Hello!
Hello.
Hi.
You hear from Finrod. Hi! Ah! A talking bag! That's me!
Yeah, that's Finrod.
Holy fuck.
I'm Finrod! I'm Primus! God damn it.
Peas in a pod.
I am the god of Modron! I'm a talking bag of holding.
With some Cthulhu baby inside. Wait, you know what?
Shh. Did you say that out loud?
I
only know
whispered
that.
it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the only one who knows that though. So he
I guess
couldn't
not.
have said that.
Mm-hmm. You see Todd and his companions, like Todd looking at you, just with the biggest eyes, and he's like, like he's struggling quite a bit.
We're just here to help Todd and his friends leave because we're his friends, and that's what good friends do.
Just want to take him home, you know.
Yeah.
Friends, I have those. I made them.
Yeah, you seem to have made a lot of them.
Yes, I have. They're the Modron. They're what guided you here, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell me, he gets in really close to you this time, Calros. Have you been good little... He scan... Like, roll me an intelligence save.
Intelligence.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
You feel probing in your mind, searching for something. Have you been a good little... Ah, gnome! Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, relatively speaking, in all company, yeah, been pretty good.
Aha! Great. Good to hear. Now, tell me. Hello! And
Hi.
you just see Todd just roll his eyes drastically and just he just slumps over in sort of defeat.
What do you want us to tell you?
I think he just wanted us to tell him hi.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello, Primus.
Ignore the screaming. Those are my
We are.
friends.
Yeah.
They're
friends
doing
tend to
their
do that.
work all right. Duodrone number 224, come here quickly. A little door on the side opens and you see a duodrone, which is what the like the rectangular one looks like. Just yes, sir. Get these everybody roll me a group intelligence save. Things! Nourishment! We don't have that for humanoids down here, sir. We have oil. And that doesn't work for them? No. I've told you this before, sir. That's not how this works.
I don't eat at all.
He just looks at you. Well, turns towards you. He doesn't have eyes. Oh! None of them need nourishment then. Never mind.
That's exactly how that works either.
You just see the the duodron just not really make much of a reaction, just turns around, runs back to where you came from. So, tell me. Hello!
Hello, Primus.
Hi.
Hi! And Todd is just weeping at this point openly.
Primus,
Poor Todd.
do you mind? Todd seems to be kind of ill. Can we take him home?
What? The intruder? No.
What'd he do?
He intruded.
And he just
Well-
like accidentally walked through here, or
He blew up my front house.
Oh,
I mean,
if he built you a new house, could he
No.
be set free? Okay.
Well, like you actually see the ball begin to kind of like turn on its side, like the lip is just going around and around in a circle. Let me think. And This goes on for an hour. Is there anything you'd like to do in this hour?
I mean, can we like walk over to Todd? How far away is he? Close by?
Not very far. Originally, the ball was kind of blocking, like, your path to him, but the ball is reset back to its original position as it's thinking, quote unquote.
Could like meander over to Todd, take off his gag. Hey, Todd, quit crying.
God! Do you know how often I've heard that saying?
What,
Dude, it's been forever! No, it's like every time he says, well then, it's just poof! Reset back to the beginning!
I mean,
At least you got him to shut up for a bit. Jeez.
yeah.
So,
So why'd you blow up a house?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, then, in
what
that
did you
case,
blow up?
We were in the middle of clearing the dungeon when all of a sudden, Jack here, he points over to one of the guy on his right, this half-elf individual who is wearing a red cape, also bound and gagged, seemingly crying as well. Thought he found a secret passage to some, I don't know, something supposed to be really cool. He kept saying, hey guys, there's something cool here. I'm like, no, Jack, it's outside the route. We're gonna get in trouble with the elder. And he's like, oh no, let's just go and come on, let's go. I'm like, no, Jack, it's probably a bad. I digress. And then we found ourselves here.
so this isn't part of the normal dungeon.
He just gives you the stupidest look of really.
Well, I don't know what you guys do in your free time. Maybe you go like fuck up metal balls.
He just stays quiet and just gives you a look.
I can put this guy back on you.
Are we gonna die here? I don't want to die here.
I don't know.
I mean, could you portal us out of here?
I mean, I could try. Just gotta, help me out here. Get these undone.
I'll untie his rope.
Pretty sure as soon as you touch those, the Primus is gonna be very unhappy with you,
Well, I mean,
and then all the drones are gonna be very unhappy with you.
well, what would you rather do?
I don't know. Work out some kind of a deal. Manual labor won't be too bad, and if he builds a house, then we can leave without being attacked by everything.
So what, you want to spend a month here to build a house?
I mean, or do you want to get attacked by everything in the room? He just points to all the drones that are just around, and the giant sphere.
Thinking.
I mean, he seems pretty deep in thought at the moment.
I'm a spinning ball, yes I am. I am the god of like. It just goes on and on every now and then, just bursting out into song.
There's a lot of good singers in this world.
I mean, if you can do it sneakily, go ahead and try, but I would make way too noise trying anything.
Way too noisy.
Well, just at a first glance, he just appeared to be normal rope.
Alright, I would like to try to undo his rope sneakily for Het.
Okay, give me a sneak.
Stealth check. Not very.
I mean, yeah, you think that you're being sneaky, but you're just like saying, ow, fuck, ow, ow, as you're trying to like undo these ropes and just, you're hurting yourself, you're giving yourself rope burn somehow. But, I mean, you untie the ropes, like, Primus doesn't make any noise or reaction to it, nothing.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna undo him.
Alright. Yeah, you finish.
All right, great.
Whew, man, they tried those things on tight. All right,
Apparently.
so teleport, yes.
I think that'd be best for us all.
Okay, let me just let me double check real quick here. Now, is there like a specific place we want to go, or
Anywhere but here.
Okay.
Let's try the outside with the camp. Not like I don't want to like appear in a volcano.
Well, there is
don't.
always a slight chance. So of something going bad. Who's ready to try?
Remember that button that sent
Raise
someone
my
to
hand.
hell?
There was a button that did that. Sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It was pretty solid.
It was scary. I didn't want to accidentally mess up.
Thinking.
Please take us out of here.
God damn it.
All right. You see him actually begin to draw out a circle using some chalk he had on him. All right, everybody inside, come on. This is to help out. I could do it. I could do it instantly, but I think we have some thinking time. Yeah. See.
Yeah, well,
Just
we'll
gonna help get in the circle and just kind of nudge all the other mages into the circle.
It's a real circle of magi.
I see what you did there.
All right. Okay. Let's see here.
He rolls a 1.
That's all.
Rocks fall,
Let
everyone.
me just make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Okay, I'm gonna have him make
Well, he didn't start laughing right away, so I'm okay.
It wasn't a 1.
It was a 2.
It was a 2. I mean, this isn't even something that you need to roll for, but in this situation, it kind of called for it.
Yeah.
Now, time for the other roll. Let's see. He has viewed this area once. All right. As you guys are, as you see this area around you begin to kind of glow with this purplish color, the ball finally stops rolling. All right, I finished my thing. Hey, where are you? You disappear out of view. You are taken away. You begin to go through the different planes. Like you see the different planes pass by. You see Shadowfell. You see the Feywilds. The plane of water, the plane of fire, the fucking Valkenheim, I think, is another one even. And eventually, you end up back at your camp. Hey, it worked!
That was cool.
That was really good. I say we pack up and leave before that thing comes crashing out of that dungeon.
Yeah, you actually begin to feel the ground shake.
Yeah, they're coming. We need to leave.
I can't really do that again.
Oh. Can anyone else?
They're just learning.
I can make us really good at hiding.
Can we summon the elder? And get the...
Anybody got the time? No?
I'm gonna look up into the sky. Do I see a sun?
The dawn is just beginning to crack.
Yeah, maybe like 5, 6 in the morning.
He said he'd be here, like, in the morning. like 8-ish. So we can either start running or hope he gets here before they do.
It was not a very long path.
I liked him! You're from,
Finrod.
You think Finrod could eat him?
No. That ball is way too big.
I don't know. I feel like we threw Finrod at him. Figure it out.
Finrod does have a pretty big mouth.
Get inside me!
I really don't want Finrod to be anywhere near anything that has the title of God of something.
Oh, Cthulhu and Primus duking it out. Oh man, I paid.
Or teaming up.
Fight
Oh God, help us.
versus Conor McGregor. Never fought a D&D.
Anyway, so yeah, I say grab your stuff and let's move.
Well, hold on.
Shield Guardian, can we break that door?
You see the Shield Guardian is not around currently, but you can sense with your medallion that he's nearby.
Shield Guardian!
Even
You hear
There we go.
you hear from what you think is probably the other side of the entrance. Master!
Wait, the entrance into Todd's dungeon?
It's just like you aren't sure if it's from the inside or just around on the other side.
I'm gonna go
Well,
up
'cause
the hill.
He didn't follow Todd. You didn't follow you guys into Todd's dungeon because the entranceway was
It
too
was
small.
too big.
that's right, yeah.
So I'm gonna go up over the door because it's attached to a hill, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over the door and see if I can see him.
Yeah, he's currently getting up from what you can tell from the massive imprint in the grass. He's just been laying like spread eagle. Just like on top of the hill. Just waiting, probably.
Hello, Shield Guardian. Can we break this door? Or seal it, or lock it, or anything?
I don't think that's gonna stop a giant god ball from getting through.
God.
We can-
Look, it might slow them down, and that's all I need to know.
If the Earth itself isn't slowing it down, I doubt it will.
Talos, I don't get tired. I can outrun you. Trust me.
You notice that the shaking has stopped though. It only lasted for maybe 30 seconds,
Oh man.
and then it stopped.
Hopefully he reset.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it reset in the morning, Todd?
The dungeons do, but I don't know about that thing.
We should leave.
Leave a note for the elder. It's like right in the ground. Help us. Point an arrow.
I already know what he's gonna do, because if I was in his position, I would just sigh.
And then what? Leave?
Oh yeah, you guys would be gone.
Might be why we keep you around.
Because I have a shield guardian
Boom.
and can take hits like none of you guys.
True.
You little fleshlings.
I'm Finrod.
And Finrod. I have Finrod and the shield guardian.
I am
don't think the first
unstoppable.
one's something you should be happy about.
And Teddy, you're Teddy's friend.
And I'm Teddy's friend. I'm the only thing keeping you guys from being murdered in your sleep by Teddy.
What do you mean, you guys? Why are you lumping me in with these guys?
Let's see here.
I didn't do anything to Teddy.
You actually hear inside your head.
Oh no.
Teddy's here.
Oh no.
That's just gonna pause. And just kind of like in his mind think, hey Teddy.
Hi.
Why are you in my head?
Cause you're the closest.
Where are you?
Hey, get quiet.
I'm just gonna look down. Well, guess who's around? Teddy's around.
Oh, you were the
stand behind
surprise! At this point, you see your shield guardian's chest open up. By the way, Master, a friend came.
Hey, Teddy.
And Teddy's just sitting
someone
inside, and he just like, he waves, "Hi, guys!
Hi, Teddy.
Where's not friend? Have business to settle with not friend."
Did we kill
Which
Not Friend?
Not friend was Manny.
Oh, we killed him.
Yeah, he dead.
Just to get on your good side.
I mean, no, we didn't. The fucking giant monster killed him, but whatever.
Oh.
Might as well take credit for it.
Teddy just
See, then you're a liar, and liars are bad people, right, Teddy?
Liars are the worst kind of people.
See?
As the person who said they were good to a giant god ball.
I mean, I wasn't lying.
What's your alignment's neutral, isn't it?
Yeah, lying is neutral. My alignment's neutral.
Okay. That divine sense, though. Yeah,
I'll be right back on 1 second.
So why are we here?
Well, there was a lot of gold and treasure and stuff in these dungeons, but there's also a big robot thing. There's also a big robot thing that'll probably, I don't know, eat you, kill you, one of those two.
Finrod liked him.
Yeah, Finrod liked him.
Yeah.
Finrod wish he was his friend. He seems stupid, though.
So, what business did you have to settle with not friend, Teddy?
I was about to do a Todd / Teddy King, but that's not.
Huh. Cool. What kind of things?
Things friends don't need to worry about.
Alright. Good thing I'm your friend, Teddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Teddy friend.
What do you say?
So we came here to get the shinies, but there's a lot of things guarding the shinies.
Oh.
Well, more precisely, there's one giant thing guarding the ship.
Oh, yeah. It's huge.
I'm back.
Teddy understands.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Teddy?
He just gives you a weird look. Teddy, are you said? Had business with non-friend. Are you really Teddy friend?
Yes, I'm Teddy's friend. I'm just... We almost died right now to a giant god ball.
I'm turning away from this conversation and packing up my camp. Done.
Have you ever seen a god ball, Teddy?
What's a god?
God is a thing of immense power.
Oh, that sounds silly.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, Teddy.
Could Teddy be friends with it?
Yeah,
Possibly.
but I think its friends also want to, like, kill you.
Oh, Teddy could make it do otherwise. Teddy make friends with everybody, except for non-Teddy friend, who's now dead. Incidentally.
Yep. I mean, as your friend, Teddy, I recommend not to try, because there's a lot of them in there. And if you don't make even one friend, you may be hurt. I don't want to see you hurt.
But where friend? Teddy won't make new friend.
He's inside the door that's underneath us.
Which door?
The one we're standing on top of.
Like Teddy gets on the ground, and just starts digging. Teddy make new friend. Teddy make new friend. Teddy make new friend. Teddy make new
You can
friend.
just go through the door, Teddy. It'd probably be easier.
He just starts sprinting off towards the door.
Just be careful, Teddy.
Ah! New friend.
What have I done?
You guys can't see how hard you guys can't see how hard I'm face palming right now.
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have we?
I mean, I'm friends with Teddy. I'm okay.
I made it levels
If
in
he
Warlock.
actually does make friends with Primus, and just like brings him back home with him.
Do you really fucking want that?
No, but that's
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is that good?
like I have a feeling that could happen.
Yeah. And
I
then
have
he
a
takes
feeling he's not going
his
to die.
two patrons.
Is to choose which god he serves.
He's got a side.
So,
deal with Brian.
Todd, how do we get out of here?
Like Todd, you notice, was kind of like awkwardly trying to sneak off a bit till you stopped him. As you now notice, there is a door floating in the sky a little bit, just off the ground.
Motherfucker.
Todd,
I was gonna tell you, but you seemed busy.
were you gonna leave us, Todd?
No, I was trying to go get help.
Okay, well, let's all go, please. I don't want to be here.
By
anymore.
getting help, I don't mean hiding inside this magnificent mansion for 3 hours. Oh no.
Oh.
Plenty of room, come on in!
Can you make the door big enough to fit Shield Guardian here?
The shield guard is like, I'm fine, master. I prefer to look at the sky. I am claustrophobic.
Oh, okay, Shield Guardian. If a big god ball comes out here looking for us,
You swear you see his helmet tilt just slightly.
yeah. Long story short, there's a god ball inside the other dungeon, and it made a bunch of robot things, and he may not be happy that we left.
To be fair, I doubt he'll remember.
If he remembers, that's the question.
Yeah, but we'll come back and get you as soon as we can.
Okay, master.
Just gonna walk into the door.
Yeah, you walk inside. It's kind of similar to how not Teddy's, how Tiny's mansion looked when you were inside of it before.
Does this one have traps too?
Not that you know of. And by look the same. Oh.
I'm asking Todd.
You hear like a bunch of snaps, clicks, and whirs going on in the background. Nope, not anymore. Hehe.
Cool. How do we get help from here?
We don't. We just kind of wait.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Winning in interdimensional space tends to be the best place to hide.
Yeah, it's hard to get here.
Unless it's Finrod.
I mean, you can also do this. He snaps his finger, and a rope begins to fall from the roof, and you see it go up into almost nothingness. Wait, hold on. Shit! As everything begins to get sucked inside.
Oh no! No! What have you done? Teddy, what are you doing? Stop it!
Quickly, to the other room!
I'm right into the other room.
Yeah, as you see, like, you almost begin to get kind of swept off the ground. I need everybody to make me a dex save. He made a demi-plane inside of a demi-plane. You don't do that.
That's 10 feet of
fuck.
instant destruction, at the very least, around it.
Huh. Why?
That's what my arrow of destruction is. When you put a portable hole in a bag of holding, it just vaporizes everything within a 10-foot radius of it.
He used rope trick inside of Mordecai's magnificent mansion.
Yeah, I figured that's what he did, but he divided by 0 essentially.
Carlos, you're the only one who, due to your light weight, begins to be kind of pulled upwards by your feet. However, you manage to grab onto Het as you are being pulled. So Het, if you... well, you won't have to, but... Yeah, so you will make it to the next room just fine, barely. As you hear for another full minute, just this cacophonous roaring coming from inside. And swear you hear a scream or two. Ah, shit.
What?
Yeah.
Kenny was in that room.
My God, you killed Kenny! You bastard!
Oh my goodness.
I had to say it. I'm Kyle, right?
Don't worry, he'll be back. He's probably fine.
He does this
Todd,
all
that
the
looked
time.
like a black hole.
I kind of forgot rule number 1. Well, rule number 201, but don't put interdimensional shit inside of other interdimensional shit, because then you get black hole.
Why is this rule 201? This seems like rule within at least the top 10.
I think rule 1 is like...
Well, you see,
So-
I've ordered them in rules that I've in the order I've discovered them. So yeah.
What number are you up to, Todd?
1 second. He pulls out from his bag this large tome, and he just flips it and hefts it over. 322.
That's not bad.
And what rule
Yeah,
is
I thought it was
322?
Clunk. That's currently blank. I'm just gonna reiterate: do not use rope trick inside of Mordekaiser's magnificent mansion. Closes it, puts it back in his bag.
Yeah.
So, what do we
Joe!
do for the next 3 hours?
Kenny's
Anyone
dead.
have-
Again?
Kenny's gone.
He always finds his way back somehow. Doesn't talk much.
Anyone have any cards or something to keep us entertained for while we hide?
I think I do. You see Finrod as he just as his own lid flips open, and a tentacle brings out a deck of cards.
Not worrying at all.
Are they golden?
You're not sure, they're inside of a case.
I
I'm
open
gonna
it?
quickly
Fucking
grab
God.
that. I'm grabbing it and just saying thank you real fast to Finrod. Be like, Finrod, this is not a thing, right?
Let's look at the cards.
Tentacle, go back in.
The tentacle, after kind of like caressing your hand as you take it away, goes back inside, and you see kind of like flip its end, almost like waving goodbye as it goes back inside.
I wave at the tentacle back.
Finrod, you are a
Don't
terrifying,
fight.
terrifying creature. This
I
isn't
knew
a
I
deck
had
of-
that in there
this isn't
somewhere.
a deck of things, right? Right?
It has cards inside.
Are they normal cards, Finrod?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Het is
Alright.
going to like look at Todd. Set these on fire.
Why?
Okay. Can I would like to
That's
snap
just
the cards.
paranoid.
Say PTSD. Set these on fire, please.
That's just paranoid.
Look, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm gonna try to snatch the cards.
Head's gonna draw a sword. Last time I touched a deck of cards, I got turned into what I am.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yet you asked for a deck of cards.
Yeah. What do you expect?
I didn't think they were gonna come from Finrod's tentacle monster, okay?
What, you don't believe in Finrod?
I don't believe in cards that come from
Finrod's not-
tentacle monsters.
Is that a trustworthy source of information? What the fuck?
Come on, I think Finrod's the
Oh, Hayden, what am I rolling?
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Sure. Yeah. No, fine. There's still 2 people's souls that are like guarded by shit or sucked into oblivion. Go ahead and fuck with the deck of cards. He's just gonna put the deck of cards down and walk away from them.
I'll pick them up.
Let me go grab a deck of cards.
Can I look at these cards? Like, inspect the bag?
Yeah, they just look like normal playing cards.
Deal us out.
From the other side of the room. I'm just saying, if that's a deck of many things, like, you're either gonna get a castle, or your soul's gonna be sucked out and guarded by monsters that are like dragons, or sucked into oblivion, or cursed,
Can
How
I
do
do
you
an
turn off the
intelligence?
or
PSA?
killed. I just, you know what? He's just gonna sit in a corner.
Can I do like an
Fall into
Arcana
a
check to
pile of armor.
like on the cards? Hayden?
Hayden's getting a deck of cards.
Hayden. Hayden.
Hayden's getting a deck of
Oh, where
cards.
my Hayden gone?
Hayden.
This is a good time to get a message from our sponsors.
I'm just saying, the deck of many things.
Bicycle
like the
card
party.
games.
Were you ever 7 years old? Did you have a deck of playing cards? Go fish.
It's just a really confused announcer. He just starts, "Go fish." You hear him like, "No, you're not playing cards. You're doing a commercial for cards."
I already told you I don't have any sevens. Go fish.
This week's episode is actually brought to you by Mobile Linux. It's actually a website to where you can track your gameplay through League of Legends to increase the gameplay, consistency, versatility, fighting, farming, vision, aggression, toughness, and team play. Compare each games and then analyze how you begin your game and finish your game, and how you play with your teammates.
This week's episode is brought to you by Bicycle Playing Cards, the only fucking brand of playing cards you're probably familiar with.
You know,
What's
if you
that?
take-
Your playing cards don't have bicycles? They are not the cards! You should buy our cards. Buy the cards.
You know, if you take playing cards and rip them up, put them in water, shake that shit up, and then heat it up a little bit, it becomes a bomb.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Why would they do?
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but the chemicals on the cards don't
Who
work
did this?
well with water.
Who's the
Apparently, it
person
was
who-
used in part of a prison break once.
Are you regaling
Great.
them with the tale of
That literally sounds like a fucking D&D thing. I'm gonna make a bomb out of these playing cards.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I
you
missed
can make-
something.
You can make a bomb out of playing cards.
Heck.
Yeah,
Alright.
if the chemicals on the card that you use to they use to keep it safe don't mix well with water. So if you tear up the card, put it in water, mix it up, and then heat it up, it explodes.
We lost
Skip
Kairos.
didn't want me put on a list.
Kairos, DC.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Can I do an Arcana check on these cards?
Sure. Go for it.
Let's go.
Hey! That's pretty good.
Dasaguda.
Yeah, they're definitely magical.
Wait, they're magical?
Yes.
Really? Alright, I'll take them out of the bag.
Is in a corner just is as a pile of armor.
Nope.
Like he just went over to a corner of the room and just collapsed into a pile of armor.
Look, one. What's the worst that can happen?
Can I take a
I
closer-
turned into what I am.
And I think you're pretty boss as a giant machine thingy. What are you exactly, anyway?
A soul trapped in armor.
I just want to take a closer look at him.
Can't sleep.
I don't have
You
a
asshole.
penis
What
anymore.
happens? Alright, so question. What happens if you take a deck of many things and, like, fan it out? Or, like,
You-
To look,
feel it out.
well,
Every card you
doesn't
see,
work.
you have to use.
No. Doesn't work like that. And I'm not gonna say anything.
okay.
Hayden, didn't
Okay,
you
let
learn
me
from
see
last
here.
time?
Oh, I did. Don't worry. Let me see here. I'm just making sure I've got all the right stuff here.
Thingamabobbers.
Okay, so I need... 8, 9, and 10.
So, hey, last time that you did play with a deck of many things, like, what else did you win?
I got a castle that's controlled by a lich that killed an entire island.
That's awesome.
That's pretty solid.
Well, Lazargar would like to know if anyone would like to play 3 Dragons ante with him.
You dragon.
All right. So you're drawing a card, correct, Zargo?
No, I'm just like looking at the deck.
Oh,
Normal
okay.
deck, right? I'm just shuffling around.
Yeah, I mean,
And then someone's soul was sucked out into oblivion, and then I got a knight, and then I got the spell wish, and then just
everything went to
stuff.
shit.
Everything.
All right.
2 people died, several
Yeah.
changed.
Unfortunately, I don't have an actual deck of cards. Otherwise, I have this ready. So I'm just having to do a website. But all right.
I got a deck of cards if you want me to draw a card for you.
No, it's all right. I've already got it set up. So because you only have so many cards.
I got a full set right here.
Do I notice that I'm missing cards?
It doesn't seem to be. You do notice though. Well, I guess it would be missing cards from a normal deck. It only has about 34. About.
So, Lazargar wants to play.
Todd, tell them! You're a mage, you know stuff.
I kind of want to play too.
Whoever beats me.
I don't know what you're going on about, man. Like, these cards look perfectly normal to me. I failed this check.
Alright, I will deal Todd 3 cards.
The first card
No, 2 cards.
The first card you deal out to him, instantly, what you see happen is it flips over, and coming forth from the card is an ogre. Until one stands before you.
Good.
And it's just looking around.
That's so funny.
I backed away.
This is out
I
of
run
character.
away.
This is out of character. At least it wasn't the Spectre of Death.
Yeah.
That's a great card to draw.
Hey, ogres are fun. Good party, guys.
Have fun. Good. GG, guys.
Panicking, I will pull another card.
Okay. You pull another card.
Because when you spill a cup of coffee, it spills even more.
This time, as you're fumbling with the deck, you actually pull another one and drop it. And this time, a lich springs forth.
Holy fuck.
$20 on the lich.
Just silence from Head's corner. Just total silence.
Yeah, Het's armor begins to like shiver and shake a bit. Just no.
Not again.
Hayden.
Not again.
Yes.
Not again.
Can I try to touch the lich?
Yeah, it's not moving at all. It's just standing there. It's reacting to you as you're getting closer, but it's not moving.
Yep. I am going to swipe my hand at it.
Okay. It goes right through it.
It turns out to be real. Oh god, guys, I fucked it up.
Can I do an intelligence check? Because I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
It is. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation check. Hey, bad.
Nothing's not bad.
Yeah, it's just an illusion.
The Zaga will keep this deck.
very solid. Can we turn those cards back
Finrod
over?
wants it back, though.
Fuck's he gonna do about it? He's a bag.
Finrod liked that deck. It weighed a good amount in Finrod's tummy.
I would like to go ahead and Het, are you very far from me?
Yeah, I walked like away from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time and walk over to Het and
I'm gonna
just
become a full body again.
give Finrod a good slap.
Ow! Why?
Pieces. Zarkos.
That was terrifying.
Can you, like, pick up the cards?
The Lich and the Ogre follow you, Lizargo.
That
And they come
is
right over
even
to
more
Het.
terrifying.
So the card just burned up and it's gone?
Yep.
Damn. Thanks. How many
So-
cards do I have left?
You have 32 cards remaining.
Ooh.
However, for... gonna go is the Deck of Illusions, in case that wasn't already obvious.
Yeah.
It is missing the... Let's see, for the Ogre... The 9 of Clubs... And the Ace of Diamonds. For future reference.
Why do you have terrifying things inside of you, Finrod?
I don't know. Ask the hags.
Oh.
I've come. I just still feel like dying.
I mean, we probably could kill you.
Don't suggest that.
Are you the only thing keeping whatever's
Yes.
inside of you? Okay.
This hags would have killed him long ago. Oh, okay.
I don't want it to kill Teddy.
Yeah,
I like Teddy, and he
Teddy's
likes
a good
me.
guy. Teddy's a good guy.
You swear you hear somehow, friends, just like, what? Out in the distance.
Oh. Teddy's a good guy. Yep. I find myself more and more terrified of the things we're doing.
You are okay. It is at this point you hear Teddy go, what? I don't know what's happening. And out comes this, comes tumbling and screaming this dwarf, clad in armor.
Is that a dwarf?
That would be you, Sir Manny, aka Dan.
I come bursting through where?
You just somehow have come out of inside of Finrod.
I kind of like.
And like
dust myself off.
you're like covered in slime. You just, as far as you know, it's been really dark, really scary, really damp. And you've just been like doing dwarf things and just swinging your axe or whatever you have, trying to get out.
Just like panting on the ground. I'm like, what year is it?
Great question.
Honestly, I don't know myself anymore. Too much has been going on for me to give a single fuck about time right now. Random dwarf that fell out of Finrod.
I forgot you were in there.
Finrod!
Hi, you were inside me.
Finrod is in a living bag of holding.
Last thing you remember, Kargath, Last thing you remember, you were contracted by your king to find a coven of hags.
Okay.
You found them, and then when you burst through the door, something went over the top of you. And then for the last, you don't know how long, probably an eternity, you've just been,
God.
dealing with what's inside of Finrod.
How does he have oxygen?
That's a good
That's a
question.
good point.
I knew this was going to come up eventually. Fucking magic. I don't know. Talk about the
Because he's a fucking dwarf. God damn.
Dwarves have to breathe too.
Yeah,
They're
no,
made of stone.
you feel as if you've been fighting out of breath for a long time, but something inside almost seemed to have been compelling you, not even compelling, granting you the gift of oxygen every now and again. Just to mess with you.
I was basically Doom guy in there. Just
Yeah,
way out.
and whatever was inside was basically toying with you, keeping you alive for its own entertainment.
So, it's just like, well, we're gonna kill this bag, right? We're not gonna let this.
I don't suggest that.
I don't really give a fuck.
He just finished saying he's probably the only thing holding whatever's inside of him from getting out into the world.
I believe you are well acquainted.
Yeah, I'm pretty well acquainted. I spent I don't even know how much time fighting the horrors inside you, but goddamn, what? We gotta lock him away or something. Like, why are you just carrying him around?
In case random doors pop out.
You never know when we need something to just.
Finrod's like the fucking closet doors in Left 4 Dead. We need a new party member. Finrod, open up.
You never know when you could use a bag of holding, even if it talks and has some kind of monster inside of it.
That's not the only thing I've got, apparently. Yay!
Never
Yay,
so much darkness. Is there a bed? Is there someplace I can sleep without worrying about tentacles?
Well, the other room has a black hole in it.
You notice that the roaring has stopped at this point. It only lasted about 10
It
minutes.
used to have a black hole in it. You can go check.
I
I don't know what happens to the existence of a demiplane once it implodes.
That's a good question, actually. He opens the door, and then he closes it just as fast. Nope, don't look. You're gonna see a lot of Kenny you didn't want to.
Oh.
Question, Todd. If we're hiding in here until the Elder comes, and the front door is through that door, which we don't want to be in.
Well, you can go through there. I just suggest closing your eyes.
I don't have eyes, Todd.
Wait, you don't?
No. You just saw me collapse into a pile of armor a second ago.
I thought that was a fucking magic trick. God.
I'm gonna take my head off really fast and put it back on.
Monster! Monster!
No, I'm not a monster, Todd. I explained this, were you not listening?
Clearly not.
I used a wish spell, and it took me out of my body and put me into this armor.
Why the fuck did you do that?
I worded it wrong!
How exactly did you word that one? 'Cause that seems like a pretty big fuck up.
I wish to be out of a cursed body, and then a voice told me the curse of life is the biggest curse. And now I'm in this thing.
Oh, that sounds terrible. It's almost like being trapped inside that fucking bag for eternity.
Yeah, I know. We both went through some shit.
I'm not even failing. I just opened the door and keep my eyes wide open.
You're just gonna look.
I'm just gonna look.
Kenny had a lot of blood in him.
What you see is not only is the room basically, covered in nice paint of blood, the whole room, which is massive. You also see the what looks to be dimensional rifts being torn inside the room.
Oh. Yeah, no, we probably don't want to walk through that.
It's probably not the best idea.
I mean, besides getting my boots dirty, which is essentially like walking on my own bare feet now.
Oh, yeah, this reality is falling apart.
Yeah, we can see that.
Kenny is dead.
Yes.
Who knows what's gonna come out of this thing? Finrod just laughs nervously.
I actually have a good idea what's gonna be coming out.
Anything good?
No. Oh no. No. Land of Nightmares.
I like you. What's your name?
I'm Kargath. What
Nice
about
to meet you,
yourselves?
Kargath. I'm Het.
Nice to meet you, Het. You're pretty strange. The strangest suit of armor I've ever met, but the only one that can talk. So
Gotta get used to hearing that, I guess. Appreciate if you not just scream that out loud anytime in the future. We're currently near a city that will probably kill me for just being magical.
they don't allow magic anymore. Is that it?
Yeah, no, it's bad there.
Yeah, as far as Kargath, you don't know you're in a different world, I guess. Because I'm just saying you're from where Smiley and Finrod and Quill are from, aka your world.
Kargath Blade Fist?
Huh.
Where's that from?
World of Warcraft.
Damn. Well, he ain't no orc.
Yeah. He also didn't rip off his own hand with a rock and put a sword on it.
Amazing.
What
Okay, ripped it off with a
armor
rock.
is that you're wearing, by the way? You're wearing chain. Okay.
Yes, and I took the defense fighting style.
So that's where the +1's coming from.
Yes.
Okay.
So, how long do we have before the dimension crashes, Todd?
He pretends to look at the back of his wrist, just thinking he's not wearing anything. I'm gonna guess about now, as you see the dimensional rift begin to tear through the door.
We need to leave. How do we leave? Todd, did you kill us all?
Fresh out ideas, boys.
Did you kill us all, Todd?
Is there another exit here, Todd?
Not that I know of.
Can you make another one? Can any of your friends make another door?
Kenny's dead. The other guy, I don't know where he is. Probably in his room sleeping.
Can we
Let's
go
wake
get
up.
him, please?
Did it look like I could There's
The
enough
other
distance
option is going into the bag.
Oh, hold on. I do have one option. Don't know how well it's gonna go. Because it only goes to one place.
Where?
What
As
is
long as
that?
it's not hell, we're fine. Go.
That would be inside of the king's personal chamber.
You know what?
Alright.
That sounds good. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, if we're gonna go into the king's personal chamber, let's at least do it stealthily.
I'm a suit of armor.
I don't think you understand. This smells quite loud wherever it goes.
Okay.
Just like
what
you?
about that other guy who's sleeping in his room? Can we wake him up?
Let me check. He looks through the dimensional portal, or the dimensional rift. Nope, he's gone too.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's go. Goodbye.
good.
Time to leave. This would be the second time we saved you, but now you're saving us, so we're even. Thank you, friend. Can we go now? I've had enough traumatic experiences for one day.
Technically, he's saving us from the thing he created, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, no, you're right. We'll work out the details later. Right now, I've already had a small panic attack from seeing a deck of cards. Can we leave now?
Okay, first, Other room now, as you
Yep.
see the dimensional rift beginning to widen and stuff being sucked inside. All right, gather around, inside the circle
Go in the
again.
circle.
You notice this one is much more. This one's much more intricate. The last one was probably just a point of reference for everyone, so nobody was too far away. This one's actually a glyph itself. Let's see here. Where is my... Todd. There you are. Okay. As you see, this time the entire house is just falling down. The cacophony, this roaring is getting louder. And you swear you actually hear some screams, like other disembodied, faraway screams, and what looks to be almost a star of sorts through all these rifts. And a, oh, fuck, where is the... There's a certain spell. Ah, yes, there it is. As these, like, milky black and white tentacles begin to come out for them. Come here! Nope! He claps his hands. And, okay, I'm gonna need... Somebody roll me a D100. Because I did it last time.
Okay, 2 10s.
Just tell me that's a 41 and not 14.
14. That's a 14.
Bloop, 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 bloop. It wasn't a 1, so we're good. It wasn't below a 10, in other words. Because, you know, permanent circles. Yay!
Yay!
You guys again, see very similar to what you saw before, but this time more of those milky white tentacles are kind of filling the space behind you, and blackness is beginning to almost overshadow you, but you're barely outrunning it.
I'm just holding Finrod up. I'm just holding Finrod up at the tentacles. Take him!
Tactical fight.
Let me see here. Where is what I'm looking for? It's like a specific image I'm looking for here.
What was that?
There's just an image I'm looking for here. Looking for... you know, this just have to work. Like that, but in things surrounding it. Tentacles like that are springing forth, and you see almost what looks to be a star around this black humanoid face.
I didn't get a picture.
It's in Discord.
Oh, cool.
And these are coming from like dimensional rifts.
Yes, like the rifts have eventually filled, like, you know, absorbed the house, and looking behind you from where you're teleporting from, you see this being, again, like the same star as before, but you see that it is surrounded by this black face with what looks to be a star in the center. And as it opens its mouth, you see the light pouring out, and what you could swear to be almost teeth-like darkness just coming from its maw.
Jesus.
Fucking Hadar! God damn it!
Payload.
Go! Until eventually you guys break through in a large and quite loud clanging and banging around inside of this very large chamber, which has a bed and, just imagine a basic king's chamber, which you can. Everything seems to be coated in gold and trimmed with diamond. And on the bed, as soon as you come through, what? Todd!
What's up?
Hi, Uncle.
Hello again.
I thought you got rid of that thing. No, I kind of didn't get rid of the circle. I told you can't do this anymore, boy. Like, Todd just looks very downtrodden.
We did save him again, and then he decided to do something with a rope inside of a different dimension, and there were tentacles.
Look, stop. I don't care. You are interrupting my morning nap. I'm the fucking king. Get out.
Okay, bye.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
What the? Just go!
I've already left. As soon as I said bye, he just walked out.
I'm out of there.
You see more than one body's moving around underneath the covers, but you decide it's probably best just to leave it.
Yeah.
Not a great time.
Not a good time.
I really miss having the proper level of exhaustion to feel how I should feel right now after this whole ordeal.
You feel very mentally drained, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's about as drained as you can
leave
get.
his bedroom, is there anything interesting?
No, you leave his bedroom. You go down several sets of stairs, passing by which you can guess to be antechambers, and various slaves' quarters. You see the dining hall on your way out, and eventually make your way out to the grand hall where you guys had been before. Guards are very surprised to see you just coming out, and then they see Todd, and Todd just kind of waves them off, just like, not now, bad time. And eventually you make your way back down, and the lift guards both kind of look, where'd you come from?
You really don't want to know. It involves it involves other dimensions and tentacle monsters and.
You know what? I was wrong to ask. Keep going.
Yep. Thank you.
Little above your pay grade.
Have a good time with your string collection.
Oh, you remembered. It's kind of hard to forget. All right.
So, Todd, question for you.
Yeah.
Let's say you were to try to reopen your mansion. Would there be a giant tentacle thing in there now?
It'll be a different mansion.
Okay, good.
I hope.
It's not a possibility of getting the same one, right?
What?
There's not a possibility of getting the same one, right?
If you want to build it the same way as you did before, it's possible. But now I have to totally restart on design, and don't get me started on interior decorating. That stuff, that's what actually costs money, okay? Building the mansion is one thing. Trapping it and then getting the stuff inside, whew. Just the way I want it to.
What's your name, lad?
Fucking Kenny.
Your name is Kenny?
No, sorry. Todd. Todd McBeck.
Todd. I have a question for you as well. Have you always been so fucking stupid?
He just blinks a few times. I always say I'm special.
Yeah, I can tell.
You know what? Todd tried his best. He needs.
Is that really his best? I walked in I didn't see it
dead in
happen.
the eye. I'm gonna look him dead in the eye. Yes.
This is what the party needed. Yes.
We have 2 assholes on the team now. It's great.
It's just like, wow.
That really is
truly,
Yes.
that truly is something. What a. I hope you're proud of yourself. Yeah, your friend Kenny, he's dead because of you. We'll live with that. And I'm just gonna go find the nearest source of alcohol.
Where's the nearest source of alcohol?
I just fucking, like, samurai jacked in fucking Finrod. So it's just like, I'm trying to get drunk. Like, I don't want to remember that experience.
Gonna do is damn this to forget. I'm just gonna go lay down for a bit, I think.
Alright, Todd. Let us know if you need help with anything.
Okay.
Except if it's a grief counselor, you fucking pussy.
Almost spit my drink.
And on that note,
Alright. I mean, it's morning. It's, you're gonna be doing some serious fucking day drinking, Kargath. But that's okay. I think you need it the most out of everybody at this point.
I get, like, plastered.
Yeah, I was like, how am I gonna get him into this? You know what? Fuck it. He comes out of Finrod. There we go.
Like,
Roll
Finrod's
cameras. Finrod was like, what's going on? What?
I didn't even know.
Okay, where's everybody else going?
I'm gonna follow Kargath to find an alcohol out of habit.
The only alcohol there is well,
I'm not gonna
There's-
drink it. I'm just going to the bar.
yeah,
That's my
no,
safe place.
I know. The only one that you know of that would be accepting to his kind would be down below. There are some.
I'm gonna show him that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him there.
I always forget the name of it because it's always something different. But I mean, until I finally
I stopped
put it,
writing it down because you changed it so much.
I've only changed it once, and I've got it down on the map. I know that much.
oh, there's a map of the place.
Yeah, right. There's a fucking map. Stien, level 1. There it is. It is. Jesus, Josh, you've been coughing all night, man.
Yeah, I know. My cough is starting back up. I'm taking a pill right now to help.
You know, because it's cold. You're starting to be.
Yeah, lungs and all that.
Yep. Yeah, it's the brass casket.
That's a cheery name.
All right, Lazargo, Calaros, what would you guys like to do? I mean, Calaros, I assume you'd like to join because you seem to have love taking part in eating, drinking.
You know, I would, but I want to see. I'm gonna ask Smiley a question about a giant god ball and knows anything about it and whether I should be worried about my life.
Okay, so you're gonna go see Smiley.
So that's where I'm starting.
Also, your shield guardian is not with you, Het, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna try and go back at some point.
Well, try to go back where?
To the dungeons. He's gonna get Todd to teleport him.
Sure, that's what he's gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have yet to identify and fully understand your item. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so we have one person.
Look, he's tired right now. He'll figure it out in the morning that he's actually having it appraised, but
yeah. Okay. What is Kalos doing? No, sorry, Kalos. That's what you're doing. Lazargo, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna follow Kairos.
Okay. We'll do the thing with Smiley and then we'll call it a night.
But
All right. So yeah, everybody, you all go with each other down the lifts and everything. Let me just go ahead and put this on real quick. Here we go. Go with each other down the lifts until you make it to the bottom floor. Market is starting to get busy as this is the time when people are waking up. They need to go get food. They need to go get their daily stuff. You know, et cetera, et cetera. Tiny shop is still there. You see people actually walking in and out of it now. And same for Smiley's. People are actually going inside. It's not just a weirdly empty shop that only you guys seem to frequent.
I'm gonna enter Smiley's shop,
Yeah,
looking around to see if anything changed.
Well, yeah, you see people looking at various items and stuff. You see Smiley actually shaking hands with a customer as he's walking out holding a brown bag full of you're not sure what. Oh, yes, have a good Oh, it's, Cacros.
Up, Smiles?
Cacros and Lazango.
Close enough, Smiles.
Hey, knew it. Haha.
So, 2 questions. Number 1, business is booming for you. What happened?
I discovered the secrets. He leans in. Good business. Yeah, see? It's easy when you try. Roll me wisdom saves, both of you.
Oh no.
That's such a fucking Smiley move.
Alright, where's that one?
He's fucking charming everyone.
1 second.
Above average.
It's so legal in this city.
Well, both of you are okay as you realize a very weak charm effect tried to overtake you and just persuade you to buy something. Like
You're a dick, Smiles.
you almost felt that urge to just pick something off the shelf, buy it, and walk away.
No. I will tilt my head ever so slightly and give him the look of really.
Hey, it's an area of effect. I can't control it, okay? So, and you're fine. Look, see, you didn't want to just buy a thing. Unless you want to buy something, in which case, great, I'm here to help.
Good, I'm glad to hear you're here to help. So, question for you. Do you happen to know anything about maybe a giant ball of gears with a giant set of lips that claims to be a god that might be hiding under the earth?
No.
That's oddly specific.
Well,
is this something I should be worried about, or?
That's a great question, and that's what I'm wondering. We may or may not have pissed off something that claims to be a deity and has an army at his disposal. An army of, like, little clockwork figures.
That's really
Just thought you should know, you know.
If I told you this was the first time this has happened, I'd be lying. So,
why do I keep setting up shop around you guys?
I mean, this is literally the second time this has happened in like 2 months. So, what else do you got to? He just pinches the bridge of his nose. He like under your breath here. I have to move again. I have to set up shop somewhere
Well,
else.
not
Just when I had
necessarily.
everything going.
No, Smiley. I'm just asking to see if you knew anything about it. Possibility is he forgot all about us because he seemed like a dipshit, but that's besides the point.
Your answer is no. I know nothing.
Okay.
Try Tiny. I mean, you said gears. Maybe he knows. Fuck if I know.
Yeah, maybe it's his
Yeah.
god.
Zargo also wanted to know the bag of holding you gave us earlier.
Oh yeah, the annoying piece of shit named Finn Bob. What's up?
He has Cthulhu in him.
Yeah, and
Yes.
just don't piss it
Not
off.
a surprise.
No, I discovered that like day 2.
So, how does one?
Don't try.
Whatever you're thinking, don't do it. Pretend it's not there, and it will ignore you.
Better question about that. What if he made a pact with some other person and they kind of might be possessed and demonized to where they have magical abilities now? How worried do
Smiley
you have
would
to
not
be?
know anything about that at all, right?
No, you would not.
Oddly specific? No idea. Don't
That one
care.
I'd be more worried about than the God Ball.
Just hear Teddy. Ray.
Yay!
Teddy just appears out of Finrod. What? No.
An acquaintance of ours has gained power, immeasurable.
I have no idea what he said. Accent's too thick. What?
He has gained power of immense capability.
Meower over immense capabilities. That's all I'm hearing. I'm kidding. I got what you said, Cat. No idea.
I'll take out the deck and can you identify this?
This thing, just cards, isn't it? Oh, you didn't. Is this a gift for me?
No.
Oh. And here I thought it was a token of good friendship as he snatches it out of your hands and just pulls out what looks to be a monocle and just chucks it back at you. It's a deck of many illusions.
So, how about the
Any more than that, we're really gonna have to start charging you. You're
Joe,
already approaching my maximum word count for free. If you want to purchase Smiley Pro, please, 20 gold.
Then one last question before we head off. Second thing is, how is this charm not detected?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
It's because the guards are under it too.
All right, that's solid. I just walk out.
I'm gonna take out my broken thieves tools. Let us go once better thieves tools.
Sure.
He just takes the thieves' tools, goes behind the counter, ducks under. 5 seconds later, comes back up, hands you the thieves' tools.
50 gold, please.
Are they the same?
Roll me investigation.
Oh my god. Fucking.
They
that was one.
they look brand new. As far as you can tell, they're whole.
I'll give him 50 gold.
Give them how much?
50 gold.
All right. 50 gold from your inventory, please. You want to say ripped off? Because I do.
Hey, at least
Lazaro
it's not
doesn't do money.
Sorry, say that again.
Alright. Thank you for your patronage. You have now upgraded to Smiley Somewhat Pro. Have a good day.
I'm gonna knock something off the shelf with my tail on the way out.
Before it hits the ground, you see it hovers above the ground, seeming like something catched it, and then it slowly climbs back onto the shelf and gets placed back.
Good boy. Good job.
Good boy.
Did you just hiss at me?
All right. Are you gonna go see Tiny or no? Because we have enough time to do
Yeah,
that.
if you still want to do that,
Yeah, we've got time.
So I'll run over to Tiny's next door.
Yeah, people are walking in. It's mostly seeming just to be kids and their mothers that are being dragged along, some older siblings and stuff.
Mhm.
Welcome to the tiny shop. Oh, it's you. Hi, Calros.
What's up, man? So, I asked Tiny, and he didn't know. He said you might
I am
because,
tiny.
or not Tiny, Smiley.
Don't
Rhymes.
insult me.
Sorry. I've had a long day. I almost got killed multiple times.
You don't look like
But
it. Oh, well,
because
whatever.
magic.
What do you need?
Never mind. I had a question as to whether you knew anything about possibly a gear-based deity ball that might be living under the earth as we speak.
I know nothing about
With an
that.
army of like mech gear monster guys.
What are you talking about, the Modron?
Sure, that sounds like something they'd be called.
The god did say Modron at least twice.
Oh, then yes,
So
that sounds like that's about right.
Decepticons.
they have a god. Weird. And he's a robot.
Yeah, you're a robot guy.
Beep bop boop beep. Nope. No cigar.
No. I'm talking about beep boo boo bop.
But he's become one of the Modron.
Not beep boo boo beep.
Well, as far as I know, the Modron are just constructs that like to judge people. That's all I know. They have a god, really.
Theoretically, yeah.
I mean, I've used bits and pieces of them for my tinkers here and there.
Well, if you ever need to go farm them, we have their whole city.
Hey, Mom, what's this do? Don't touch that, son. Yeah, I really don't suggest. They both disappear. Shit.
That wasn't the cube, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what happened. They went over to the cube.
Goddamn Swedes.
I really got to put up a gate.
Just a
Probably.
little
Just a simple one.
Which one did they push?
even just a sign. Just don't touch.
Just give me a second. I have to go check which one they pushed. He walks over. Oh dear.
Not going to be repeat customers?
Well, nope. They're gonna have a hell of a good time.
Hell.
Anyways. Oh boy.
In that case is why you don't touch things that don't belong to you.
Tiny
Yeah.
shop sending kids to hell since 5 minutes ago.
Now we have to put up the anti-magic shield so when the guards come around, I don't get in trouble. He walks to the back, pulls this massive lever, and you see underneath the desk, because I assume you guys followed him, this little glyph activates as some guards come running over with their armor all ablaze, or like lit up from the runes on them. But as soon as they enter the vicinity of the shop, the armor, weird burp. The runes turn off. What's go? Shit, wrong area. Sorry, sir. As they run back off. Every fucking time. Should I just put up something that says "Don't fucking touch"?
I mean, to some people, that just means a bit more. But then again, they probably deserve to go to hell, so.
I don't know. The kid looked fairly innocent to me. Plus, he's probably
They're
gonna fucking
assholes.
probably. Yeah. Especially those two tiefling kids that were here. Oh, he covers his mouth as he looks over at. Never mind.
I wasn't
Well, head's
there.
not there.
Oh, right. Yep. Never mind.
No, so I don't know.
Alright, so, no, I don't know anything about their god.
Alright, well, just be wary that we may or may not have pissed him off. But he seems like a dipshit, so he may have not remembered.
Well, if he's as smart as your other friend, the halfling, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Yeah, he'll probably just end up dead.
Gotcha. No, if you're not going to buy anything,
I mean, I'll window shop.
I kind of have to do something about the people that are still here. As you look around, people are just like looking over at Tiny you guys in horror. As two people just disappeared.
Oh, they noticed
You're
that.
so nonchalant about it.
All right, come on, get out. I have to do something close. I have to.
All right.
As you guys leave, he closes the door, and you see the windows all just turn like a nice shade of black.
Yeah.
Roll me perception. Both of you.
Okay.
Alright. Hold on.
There's-
Not stopping.
Oh,
Oh.
I found it. Nope. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I walk away.
Yep. Although a few seconds later, like a good minute later, actually, the windows unblocking themselves, the doors open, and people just begin to walk out with this kind of dazed look on their face. And Smiley, Tiny just walks outside. Oh, the day's work. All right, where would you guys to basically spend the rest of the day? You gonna head back to the inn?
Yeah, I'll go back
bar?
to the inn and
Okay.
have a stiff drink.
I mean, do we want to say I just bought more alchemist supplies?
Sure, we can. Yeah.
I want to buy 2 of them, and I think they come in. How many in a pack?
I think we said it was like 20 in a pack,
Is it 20 in a pack?
or it was like. Let me see here. Alchemist supplies.
I know I had.
Oh,
had 2
it was-
before, and that was over 30. I just can't remember.
Yeah, 25. It was basically, or was it? No, fuck. Why didn't you write this shit down, man?
I need to. I'm sorry. Maybe I did. Here, let's just go for 20. No, I didn't. No, I did. It's on my main page, 25.
Okay, so basically it was 2 gold per bomb. I'm just cutting it because it's 50 gold for 1 alchemist supplies.
So minus 100.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you don't got the gold. You just scooped up a bunch from the
Oh, no,
previous
I didn't
encounter.
get any.
Yeah, has it all.
Lol. Well, no, you don't have it all. Your shield guardian has it all.
No, I got it from the Shield Guardian.
Are you sure about that?
That's the thing we did.
Is it?
Body went in there
before
too.
Before we went in to get Todd, because we just waited there for a little bit and
All right,
healed.
all right, all right. I'll give you that. That's fine. Okay.
That's why I have 2 something in my inventory instead of the 100 I had before.
So, I'm gonna leave this on a cliffhanger. Where do you go to sleep for the night?
With my kids.
With your kids.
Sleeping
All
with
right.
your kid.
I assume the rest
Are
of you
they back at
guys.
the inn though for that?
Yeah, they're at the end.
Yeah. So I assume you guys spend the rest of the day drinking, enjoying each other's company, blah blah blah. Het, when you wake up the next morning, or no, well, I don't know. Let's just say you don't go to sleep. At some point, in the middle of the night, you hear these loud and very heavy metal stomp, 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 as you see your shield guardian bash through the wooden door.
Oh.
Master, I am here.
Oh.
And you hear from behind, chick, 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 stop it right there! As what looks to be a good chunk of the city guard has flooded into the hallway.
Oh, no.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for the night.
Good.
Oh,
that
no.
went well.